is autistic friendly jobs. And sorry for any background noise you hear. I live with my family, so you might hear some of that. Just be aware. Try my best to tune whatever is going on down there out, which is not easy. Being autistic, I can hear things most people cannot, and to an intensity where most people cannot hear it. So, yeah. Oh, hello. I'll get started. So today's topic, like I said before, is on autistic-friendly jobs. The information below came from the article, 10 Best Jobs for Autistic Adults from the Thrive Autism coaching website. And just to clarify, because I already know based on the article I read, there are actually 11 jobs in this article, even though they labeled it as 10. I counted through and I read, when I was reading, it was actually 11. Okay, the Center for Disease Control, or the CDC, estimates that there are roughly 5.4 million autistic adults in the US, which accounts for 2.2, 2.21% of the adult population. I had no idea there were that many autistics. I mean, I am one, but I didn't realize that there was that many. A study published in December 2021 demonstrated that 59% of autistic people in the US have an average or above average intelligence, or IQ. Yet, depending on the source, as many as 85% of people with an autism diagnosis are underemployed or unemployed. This is a travesty because these adults have so much to offer the world, and when they are not able to share their gifts, everyone loses. And I agree with that statement. I think a lot of people that either don't know enough about autism or are not autistic, or that some people that are ignorant don't take into account that every human being in society, regardless of the disability, matters. And also, I forgot to note that, which I forgot to say before, the jobs that I list um, may not apply for people that are autistic and have any other disability, because for me, I am autistic, have ADHD, and an ADHD, and I'm dyslexic. So, like, jobs that may fit for someone that's just autistic may not suit me. Same with if I have being an ADHD, or some jobs that may fit typical ADHDers may not fit me because I'm also autistic. And hello, Brits. Okay, so where are they at? Oh, yes. So what are the best jobs for autistic adults? And where are autistic adults being successful? When it comes to employment, many autistic adults find success in jobs that allow them to work independently and utilize their unique strengths in a company structure that supports neurodiversity. And that's very important for any autistic or any person that's part of, any neurodivergent. It's important to be in a company that actually um, that is very supportive of your neurodiversity. If it's not, then most likely that's probably not the right job for you, because they're not going to take into account that uh, things that make you different are going to come out in your job, even if you don't intend them to. It just kind of shows up, because I know for me, that happens often. Has happened often. Um, um, as you might expect, though, there's no single best answer when it comes to which jobs are best for autistic people. As Dr. Stephen Shore famously said, if you meet one autistic person, you met one autistic person. Their interests, strengths, and challenge profiles are different. However, there are some common threads you may want to consider. Let's take a closer look. Tips for finding the right job. The job market can be a tough place for anyone, but for autistic people, it can be extremely daunting task. When you're autistic, it's important to find that a job that not only meets your needs but capitalizes on your strengths. Here are some tips that can help you choose the right job if you're autistic. Number one, consider what you want in a job. Before beginning your job search, it's important to sit down and consider what you want and what you need in a job. Do you need accommodations? Would you like a more flexible schedule to be helpful? Um, what kind of job environment do you feel is most comfortable? And knowing the answers to these questions will help you narrow down your search and make the process less overwhelming. Number two, research different companies. Once you have an idea of what kind of job or type of job that you're looking for, start researching different companies. Look for companies that have experience working with neurodivergent employees and if they offer any programs or support groups. You can also look for companies that are known for being accommodating and exclusive. I mean, inclusive, not exclusive. Inclusive. Inclusivity is very important. Number three, ask for recommendations. If you know someone who already has a job that you're interested in, don't be afraid to ask for recommendations. They can give you an inside look at what the job is really like, and whether or not you'd be a good fit for it. If you don't know someone with the exact job you want, ask around for general recommendations of good places to work. Number four, network. It's never too early or too late to start networking. Attend events and workshops related to your uh, field of interest and introduce yourself to as many people as possible. Of course, I already know this particular one might be a challenge because I know for myself being autistic, I know not everyone that's autistic deals with this. Social situations tend to make me really uncomfortable, and I know other autistics have this too. Not every autistic is like that, so that may be hard to do. If there is no events happening, reach out to people online through LinkedIn or other social media platforms. The more people you know, the more likely it is that someone will be able to help you find the job that's right for you. It's often not what you know, but who you know that gets you a job. Unfortunately, that is more likely true, unfortunately. Um, Number five, give it time. Choosing the right job can take time, so you don't get discouraged if you find the right position. Sorry, if you don't find the right position right away. Keep trying and expanding your search until you find something that feels like a good fit. And remember, even if a job doesn't work out, um, it's not it's not the end of the world. There's always other opportunities. Okay, what are some of the best jobs for autistic people or adults? Depending on your thinking profile, there are a variety of jobs that are maybe well suited for you. When choosing a career, it's important to consider what you're passionate about as well as your strengths and weaknesses. With so many options available, there's sure to be a right fit out there somewhere. Um, Below I changed the parameters because of they said it was 5 and 5. It's actually 5 and 6. Um, so in their article it says I will include 5 jobs that are good for virtual thinkers and 5 jobs that are good for non-virtual thinkers, and those that are good with math, music, and facts. And then I put a note because there's actually oh hello there are actually 11 autistic jobs, not 10 like this article says. So the author accidentally included 6 jobs that are good for virtual thinkers and 5 jobs that are good for non-virtual thinkers. So there are 11 instead of 10. Okay, so we're going with virtual thinkers first. Number one, web development. Web development is a job that is best suited for autistics. This type of work includes coding, designing, and maintaining websites. Autistics often have attention to detail and strong visual skills that can be helpful in this field. Web developers typically work independently or on small teams, providing the kind of independence desired for many neurodivergent employees. Well, for myself, I know I am very detail oriented, but I definitely don't see myself doing anything with websites. Number two, graphic design. Graphic designers are responsible for creating virtual content such as logos, advertisements, and web design, website designs. This job is good for autistic adults because it allows them to be creative and work independently. Number three, art, oh, sorry, agricultural, agricultural work or agricultural jobs vary greatly and can range from working on a farm to greenhouse work to food production in a factory setting. Autistics may be particularly interested in agricultural work that involves caring for animals or working outside. These types of positions often offer opportunities for solidarity and quiet, which can be beneficial for autistics who prefer not to work in bustling environments. I know for me, I don't like too much noise, so that's a personal thing. Okay, number four, um, mechanic. Automobile, truck, and aircraft mechanics repair the vehicle's mechanical components, diagnose problems, and perform maintenance work to keep them running smoothly. This is a career where an autistic person's ability to virtualize and virtualize the entire machine or vehicle and quickly understand what may be wrong with it is an enormous strength. Oh, hello. Number five, building trades. Trades like carpentry or welding make good use of virtual skills, and these skills are in demand. As many people retire from these fields, then there are people training to join them. Entrepreneurial minded people can even start their own business with these skills. And number six, which is the last one on the virtual thinker side, before I move into the non-virtual thinker side. Sorry. Number six, computer programming. Skilled computer programmers are always in demand. The pay is good, and many large companies have identified that neurodivergent individuals bring unique skills or strengths to benefit the business. Some of them have developed programs to proactively recruit and retain neurodivergent employees. Okay, so now the jobs below this one is going to be for non-virtual thinkers. We have data entry. I do well in that actually for me. Data entry is a job that is well suited for some autistic. This type of work does not require much interaction with others and it can be done independently. Data entry jobs often involve organizing and categorizing data. It can be a good fit for autistics who like organizing things in a particular way. Number 8, accounting. For autistics who excel in math and strong attention to details, accounting may be a good career choice. Accountants typically work independently or in small groups, so they may not have to interact with others very often. I could have done accounting in school, but I didn't because I actually really love math and I like organizing things. I could have done this in school, though I didn't. I really love math. It's one of my favorite things. Number 9 is IT support. IT support is another job that can be a good fit for autistics. This type of work or job generally involves providing assistance to users with computer hardware or software problems. Autistics often have strong problem-solving skills, which can be helpful in this field. A definite advantage for this type of job. Number 10, lab or quality control technician. Lab technicians work in many different fields related to science and medicine. They conduct tests, maintain equipment, and keep accurate records. They need to be comfortable working with numbers and have strong attention to detail, since even small mistakes can have big consequences in a lab setting. And the last one on this list is number 11, which is a office clerk. An office clerk is responsible for handling various administrative tasks within an organization. This job may include answering phones, filing paperwork, scheduling appointments, and managing calendars. Autistics who like routine-based environments may excel in this position. Office clerks typically work in traditional office settings during regular business hours. Does anyone have any questions before I say what today's planned video is on, what next week's stuff, and what next week's content is? And also, just to be clear, to clarify, which I didn't say before, I'm going to be putting up the schedule for March's. I'm going to put the schedule for March's live stream, fun unscripted, planned videos, and scripted live streams. I'm okay, just tired, which I normally am on Saturday mornings into afternoons because I don't sleep well on Fridays into Saturdays because of these streams. I'm always very anxious, so it affects my sleep. So yeah. Any other questions? Um, oh, and thank you. I forgot to say thank you, Brave Merle. Merle. My brain is not saying it. Mariel, thank you. Thank you for being in here. Sorry for saying your name wrong. I know I said it wrong because my brain was my brain and my mouth were not at the same speed. I noticed. Any other questions before I say what this week's planned video is on, which today is today's? What does my teacher say? This is it says Meadow Hall Mustangs. This is from elementary school. I can still fit it. It's kind of sad. Yeah, that's what my teacher said. This is based on the elementary school, and that's what was the mascot. It was a horse. Um, um, I'm assuming no more questions. So I'll just say what today's planned video is on the topic of ADHD inertia. It's already been released on my Patreon for paying Patreons only, and it will be released today at 6 p.m. Eastern on here. The next fun unscripted live stream will be on Monday, February 24th at 6 p.m. Eastern. The next scripted live stream will be on Saturday, March 1st at noon Eastern, and it will be on the topic of echoalia. I think that topic is interesting itself. I've seen kids do echoalia. I do echoalia myself, which I didn't realize that's what it was when I had done it. I figured that out later on because I realized I do the same thing this child that I used to work with did. Any last questions before I sign off? Just to make sure. Um, and thank you to everyone that has come to this. Oh, hi Mildred. I didn't even realize you were in here and the one that asked me that question. My bad. I thought I thought. Oh my gosh. I thought Mariel asked because I did not notice that. My bad. Any last questions before I sign off? And anyone that missed what I said in today's live stream can always watch it back. Oh, hi. Any questions before I sign off? I'm going to take that as no more questions. Okay. So thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.